I first moved to Humboldt nearly 10 years ago, knowing virtually nobody and having virtually nothing. But I never wanted to leave as soon as I got here. The beautiful mountains, the rivers, the beaches, it had everything I was looking for until I met you.
I'll never forget the moment that you described Mike to me, and you told me about your interactions with Mike and where we were sitting, and you were like, it's magic. Like, there's something there, and I know that there's something there, and it's deep, and it's powerful.
As I stand before you, all I can think of is how incredible lucky I am to now call you my husband. Never did I think our story would lead us here where we stand today.
Mike whisked Tashina off her feet, covered in poison oak when he flew to Bali to be her man. Tashina was there finding herself, and instead she found Mike. And we're all really glad she did.
He's excelled in everything he's done. He really has, and it's been impressive. And his perseverance is something I have admired through all of our entire lives, and it's been an awesome journey to see him get to where he is today. And he's always been looking for ways to get better. You know, like what's the next goal I need to achieve? What's the next goal I need to score? And I think we all can agree that the goal that he scored with Tashina was easily the best goal that he's ever accomplished.
For those of you who don't know Tashina, you never think this is a girl brought home from the hospital to a place called the Gnome Dome when she was born. You may also never think she spent years living in a teepee in the mountains, the very mountains that I moved to. But isn't that the beauty of Tashina?
Every morning when I wake up with you, it is as if I am seeing you for the first time. My heart stops and I know that with every fiber of my being that I love you. I've always loved you and will continue to love you endlessly and deeply. Your love has shown me that anything is truly possible. You encourage me every day to be the best version of myself, to grow and to believe in my capabilities.
Such a pretty friend, Tashina. Seriously, like, does it get any better than like a fox fur? No.
Tashina's always had such a really magical fire and hilarious wit and really crazy side that she seems so put together, and like you wouldn't imagine it, but this girl is dirty. Should have heard what she was talking about before we walked down the aisle. But anyways.
Tashina is a fiery, dirty, funny little thing. She's also incredibly smart. And she knew she was still looking until she found Mike.
Back when she was a young child, her mother and I, we dressed her in some buckskins, and she was our little buckskin babe back in the day. And I'm really pleased to see that she's graduated to the status of an empress.
I feel like Tashina it took a while for her to finally find someone to match that fire and match that craziness and that humor. And I think once I met Mike, I knew she'd found that person. And together they've created a being that has such joyous fire and wonder, and Alyeska is such a magical addition to my life, but I'm so happy that you guys came together to create her, and now Liliana, very excited to meet her.
I'm so proud of you and Mike. You're just such a lovely couple. And I just wanted to say, I wanted to really wish the very best for your children that are coming up. And I just, being a grandfather is one of the greatest gifts that I've ever had. And so, I just want to offer up blessings for Allie Bear and little Liliana, who's going to be arriving on the planet in September. And oh my goodness, here we go. You know, it's the best thing I can think of, being inducted into the Grandfather Club.
You guys are a powerhouse, and I love you both. And just to see you two together, it feels like just full circle. And I'm glad to be here and glad to be part of that.
From the moment I met you, everything had changed. It all seemed like we were meant to meet. It was a feeling I will never forget. As I got to know you, those feelings only increased, and I began to fall more and more in love with you, the most special person I have ever met. But the moment I knew you were the one was when you spent the night with me guarding my whistle sticks in the back of my cramped up 4Runner, and it was that moment I realized you'll be by my side through anything.
You have rose to the occasion at every turn, setting an example to our daughter of what a man should be and stand for. Watching you step into the most important role, being a father to Alieska, has made my love for you grow. And I know that with Liliana, you will show her the same love, kindness, and patience. Today I say these vows, not as a promise, but as a privilege. I get to laugh with you and cry with you, care for you and share with you. I get to run with you and walk with you, build with you and live with you. The emphasis on building, because you're always building.
Tashina Bear, I love you. You bring an aspect to my life that I will never live without. I can never live without. You have introduced me to some of the most amazing, wonderful people, amazing friends. We have created a just extraordinary life. We have the most beautiful little daughter with another one on the way. I feel blessed every day of my life to have you in.
No matter where life takes us, I'll stand by your side during the highs and lows. I'll celebrate your successes with you, and I'll be there for the defeats and help you pick up the pieces. I choose you not today, but every day, because you are my everything, you are my husband.
By the authority vested in me by the great, if somewhat mismanaged, state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mike, you may kiss your bride.
Time of my life, everything is going alright. Oh, I just made them look twice. This is how it feels when you living that good life. I'm just living that good life. I'm just living that good life. I'm just living that good life. Good life. It's not exaggerated, I just had to say it. Look how we graduated, I'm so glad you made it. Cause we got all that we wanted, couldn't hate if they wanted to. We live it without a limit, yeah, we do what we wanna do. Now, throw your hands up one time. They think that we lost our minds. Well, maybe we did, maybe that's just how we live. Maybe that's all that we want, maybe it is what it is. Cause we're just living our life. That's a life we're living. We're just living